I'm back, and we're about to play and jump into more Hogwarts. Um, Obviously, if you guys have a particular game you want to see, I will gladly hear any suggestions. Already up and running, and there we go. I don't like being stuck on one thing, but lately that seems what I am is stuck uh, on one particular thing.
I have a plan.
Talents, got talents. So what we're gonna do? There we go. We'll finish out the room of requirement talents. Then we continue with the core. But time will round out the others.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Really, trolls have no. But in the shadow of the mind, which require us to and emit about Gobbledegook. I am going to go that. There we go. We're going back.
What are you up to now?
Think, go down, okay, and then back down. That is yes. See, I forget there are two parts. I keep thinking.
Have you ever noticed in potions that the girl who sits in the corner almost always nearly melts her cauldron? I find it quite disconcerting, and Sharp doesn't even raise an arm. I've got one nettle too many.
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak Gobbledegook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledegook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Fine intro. Let me use fast travel for this because it's over. World map. Okay. We'll travel there. That'll at least get us a good chunk. Goodness, this is open world like crazy, huh? Actually, to double check, to make sure we can do this, we have another little idea. Should we? I'm not gonna use High Wing. I'm gonna use the broom. Woo! Josie's on a vacation far away, over around Tokyo Bay. So many things that I wanna say. Oh, I like the girl who's a little bit older. Don't wanna lose her tonight. I just wanna lose tonight. I ain't got many friends left to talk to. Where to go when I'm in trouble? This now? Explain their eggs.
A friend who speaks Gobbledegook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak Gobbledegook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be Gobbledegook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read Gobbledegook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us. Confringo! Defender! Bombarda!
Okay, let me do something.
We need to break its line of sight somehow.
Oh, really? Is this gotta do that? That means
Revelio. Protego. Disillusionment should get us through that door.
that means casting disillusionment. That
Books
should-
so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this thing. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio. Accio.
powerful. 20. We're switching and we're destroying. Here. No headgear. We're going to click that, and we're going to. I hate destroying them all, but. We are out of gear slots and there's loot on the ground. Well, we're not in the mine. So, you know, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
How nice of you to stop by.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine. Confringo! Accio!
Find him!
Accio! Confringo!
Nice goblins.
Defendo! Descendo! That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Yes, of course. I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Bring me a dozen humans back. I'll take more. Run the other way when they see me humans do. Every time.
Fascinating to see Gobbledegook written in a goblin hand. The floor is accurate. You know if we see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Locklock empty-headed. Accio! Confringo!
This is the cost of being too good at what you do. 25 is the max I can carry, and I don't actually have room.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. Accio! Bring it!
Confringo is before you were born. Pity.
Accio!
that your best? Instantly. Not quite.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo!
Well, I know of one thing we can do that will might give us this.
Revelio! Bombarda!
Nope, doesn't do it. I wanted to make sure.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Is the lever up there? Oh, that lever.
Revelio!
That lever.
Accio!
I am stupid, guys.
Confringo!
Swimming this area is a waste of my time.
How nice of
Get away with that.
You must help me out there. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
that was meant for me.
Confringo!
You can't stop us.
I shall avenge your death.
Deadly mistake. I've been fighting since before you were born.
You won't get away with it.
Right, let's you to worry about. Was that your best? Is it? Not quite. Kill spell I will make you pay.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll eat.
Clever. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Let's go this way, let's go this way.
Confringo!
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
I don't know if it's just that I'm getting better slightly at games, or better, or the video games are getting easier, or what. But
Aloha Mora.
whole game table. Does that mean we can play wizard chess in the room now? I hope so.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Oh, I thought that finding the lift we had to lift. But apparently not. Apparently it's just a landmark. Interpreter. I was expecting one other battle before I had to go.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Okay. This one is getting a episode all its own because it's that great quest and that awesome of a plot point. So with that, I'm going to see you guys in the next episode, which will be, this one will be uploaded separately. And I'm just gonna upload it with the name of the quest